beautiful.
So recently, I was able to play through the demo of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the highly anticipated follow-up to Final Fantasy VII Remake, released back in April 2020. The story picks up right after the final events of the first game, where we see the party leave Midgar and enter into the vast world of Gaia in pursuit of Sephiroth. The demo consists of the Nibelheim flashback sequence, which took me almost 2 hours to get through, and a vertical slice of an open world section of Junon that was just added, so it was definitely a substantial demo. Similarly to Final Fantasy VII Remake, the visuals need to be seen to be believed. This is an absolutely gorgeous game with so many details packed into not only the character models, but the environment as well. It truly makes it feel like this massive world, and it seems like it'll do justice to the original's open world structure once you left Midgar.
That's so cool.
Along with beautiful visuals, the soundtrack from the few songs I heard during the demo is going to be a monumental achievement if the first game is anything to go by. Final Fantasy is known for its amazing music, and it doesn't look like this game will be an exception, especially considering that over 400 tracks were recorded for this game. Anyone familiar with Final Fantasy VII Remake will recognize the action-oriented, real-time strategy combat system with the ATB gauges that are filled during normal combat to execute the more impactful moves and spells. Some are more focused on dealing damage, while others fill up an enemy's stagger bar. Once filled, the enemy becomes staggered and is susceptible to massive damage from your attacks. Finding an enemy's elemental weakness is also key in determining which spell to cast to maximize damage and stagger. Some new elements introduced in Rebirth include synergy abilities, which can be executed upon building up your synergy gauge. These moves are over the top, incredibly flashy, and an awesome sight to behold.
Whoa, that was insane.
With the Junon update released last week, players were able to explore a small section of one of the vast open areas introduced in Rebirth. I spent about an hour exploring, fighting enemies whilst assisting Chadley's sister, which I just recently learned was a thing, and opening treasure chests. This section also allowed you to ride on a chocobo while exploring too, which will definitely come in handy when exploring in the full release. With both sections of this demo, I was immediately impressed by everything you're able to vault over and scale in this game, considering how linear Remake was by comparison. I was even able to swim across the water to a little island where different loot and items were waiting to be discovered. It really elicited the feelings of excitement and wonder at how much there will be to discover in the full release. The Junon section of the demo culminated in a boss battle against the Terror of the Deep, which, unlike the Scorpion Sentinel, did a real number on me and nearly knocked out my entire party. I found this surprising considering I thought I was pretty good at the first game, but the fights in the Junon section specifically were really giving me a run for my money.
My turn. Come on!
So I don't really have any critiques per se, as I really love the first game, and this seems to be improving on every aspect of it. However, if I was to express just a minor concern, Square Enix has stated that they took inspiration for the open world and side content from games like The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and I certainly hope that's the case. We'll have to wait and see if the side content in this game is worth the time investment, or if it mostly boils down to fetch quests and busy work, similar to how a lot of Final Fantasy XVI side quests felt, but from everything I've heard, I'm optimistic it'll be worthwhile content. All in all, I'm incredibly excited for this game, and personally, it's my most anticipated game this year, bar none. We'll see if Square Enix can deliver when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches in just a couple days. Thank you all so much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I plan on live streaming the full game on my channel, so be sure to stay tuned for that. I don't really stream on a schedule or anything as I work full time, but expect most streams to be in the evening. That's going to be it for this video, so God bless you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'm wishing you God's best for now and throughout all eternity.